Greetings and welcome to this week's edition of Trade Theory here on Tuesday, July 14, 2026. This is the dollar index, which has retreated to our intermediate demand level of 100.565, which was set on the 27th of June, 2026. So price is gathering orders and looking like it is set to rise in the next couple of days. We have an upside target in roughly the 102.944 area. So we're looking for that as an upside. And we have an invalidation level down here at roughly 98.128. So nothing's changed as far as the dollar index. We are still bullish on the dollar. The 10-year Treasury note is pulling back off of its move higher. As we said, we're expecting price to reach our upside target yield of 4.68%. So we're still waiting that to happen, but yields are steadily rising over the course of the week. Tesla has reached our daily supply level of 419.39, which was set on the 11th of June, 2026, and prices continue to push away from there and go lower. We have the three target levels that we mentioned previously of 383.28, which is target level 1, target level 2 of 372.09, and target level 3 of 360.47. So we're still bearish on Tesla as it stands. Now, price is technically pulling back from a level 1 long, but it looks like it's decelerating and actually getting us set up for continuation lower, which is what we initially forecast. NVIDIA is showing a bullish disposition. It has reached our daily supply level of 207.07, which was set June 27, 2026. It looks like it's attempting to reach our previous supply level of 213.83. And with that, it may signal a bullish reversal, but I am still bearish on NVIDIA. So should it reach 213.83, that's just a more efficient short entry point for us where we would be shorting down to our target level of 186.12, which is close to our weekly demand level, which is a little bit lower than 186.12. It is 184.88, which was set on the 11th of June, 2026. So we're still bearish on NVIDIA, even as price is rising. Bitcoin is currently at our upper supply level, just north of 63,717.69, which was set on the 1st of July. Price could reverse there, or it could continue and retest the daily supply level of 72,148, which was set on the 3rd of June. Should price reach that level, we would be shorting basically at a higher price point to get more downside opportunity on Bitcoin. So although in the intermediate, it looks like price wants to be bullish, I still see a very bearish disposition on Bitcoin. So not adding to the position here, but should it reach this point, I'd look to add to the position. WTI crude is on the rise over the last couple of days and starting to head towards our short entry level of 85.348, which was set on the 1st of July, 2026. And we're looking for a max retracement up to our daily demand level of 87.797, at which point at either of these 2 points, we'd be looking for a sell or a short entry on WTI crude. Gold is still displaying bearish behavior. We would not enter any more sell trades here or add to a short position unless price retraced to our daily supply level of 4426.278, which was set on the 27th of June, 2026, or to an intermediate supply level of 4259.314. So I would probably split my position size in half and set one at the intermediate supply level and one at the daily supply level just to be sure. We do have this daily entry price actually that was set on the 1st. So actually, let me scratch that. I'll probably break my trade into thirds and have one at the intermediate, the daily, and then the sell entry here to maximize the possible upside move. Now, gold is still showing weakness. It's attempting to move higher, but it is really showing weakness. So we may not get to these levels, but if it extends lower and then starts to pull back, we'll assess. But we're definitely bearish on gold now, not the time to add to a position, but we're definitely looking for short entry opportunities as price starts to retrace. The US 30 is starting to decelerate, so we're still waiting for price to retest this intermediate demand level of 51,315.59 set on July 7, 2026. At that point, we'd be looking to take a a buy opportunity on the Dow Jones Industrial Average, but we'll wait for price to retreat to that point before we make a decision. The Nasdaq, as I mentioned, has flirted with that intermediate demand level of 29,909, set on the 3rd of June 2026. It is created what we call a complex pullback, and price is still showing bearish, although the day is showing positive. I am looking for this to be a wind up for a move down to the daily and weekly demand levels of 25,935.30 and 26,001.6, which were both set back in May 17th of 2026. So we're still looking for price to revert to those levels before even considering a buy order on the Nasdaq. And wrapping up with the S&P 500, it is steadily trying to push higher, but it is stalling, and it looks like it's giving us a really solid bearish opportunity. So I would look to sell possibly at the 74, 78.32. Should price close below there, I'd be looking to short the S&P 500 with eyeing a target ultimately down to the daily demand level of 6808.96, which was set on the 17th of May 2026. So note to selves is to be mindful of the movement in the markets. It looks like there is a divergence in what we're seeing in price and where price wants to ultimately go. So be cautious in your trades. If you have positions on, just monitor them. And if you don't have them on, be very vigilant about your entry points so that you can get the most out of your trades as possible. Until next time, enjoy the day.